Hi, welcome to Marketing Minutes with, we got Neal Watson here today, and our co-host is...
Britain Cline. Hi, everyone.
Hey, Neal, welcome aboard. Welcome to our second actual live Marketing Minutes.
Well, thank you very much, guys. It's great to be with you.
Well, thanks for coming. So, I know you're coming to us live from Fort Lauderdale at the moment, but you really are going to be talking about your operation over in Bimini. So
Correct.
why don't we just cue that up and tell us a little bit about what the operation is and how you get there, right?
Absolutely, yeah. And I'd love to hear a little bit about Hammerhead season and maybe why it's important to book around that time.
Well, this is our 50th anniversary this year, so we're pretty excited. An overnight success story. Bimini is unique, and nobody can actually compete with us as far as accessibility and where we're located versus the South Florida market. We're virtually 48 miles from Fort Lauderdale and Miami.
Wow.
You can get to Fort Lauderdale or get to Bimini in roughly 20 minutes by plane, and we have a fast ferry that gets you to Bimini in 2 hours. And
Oh my gosh.
That's incredible.
it is amazing. And you know, one of the ways to compute the value of a dive package is how much diving do you get on a package. Well, normally when you fly to a destination in the Caribbean, you don't dive on your arrival day, you don't dive on your departure day because you're
Right.
flying.
Right.
But say you're going on a 4-day, 3-night trip to Bimini, you leave at 9 o'clock in the morning from Fort Lauderdale on the fast ferry, you're there at 11, you do a 2-take afternoon dive on your arrival, you dive your other 2 days, the normal schedule, and because you don't leave till 6 in the evening and you're not flying, you dive on your departure day. So normally you would have to do a 6-day, 5-night trip to get in 4 days of diving versus a 4-day, 3-night, which you can do with the fast ferry on Bimini,
Wow.
which
Definitely.
is
Wow.
pretty incredible. It's pretty incredible. And we have a seaplane service that flies in that gets you actually there early enough in the morning to do a arrival dive, and that's an adventure in itself.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you take off from Fort Lauderdale. 20 minutes later, you're landing in this beautiful, exotic Caribbean island with what I think is the most beautiful visibility anywhere in the Caribbean, maybe the world. I've traveled all over, as you guys have too. But Bimini is unique because we're less than a mile from the Gulf Stream, and every time we have a tide change, it brings in that pristine, crystal clear water from the Gulf Stream. So the visibility consistently is amazing, simply
Oh,
amazing.
wow.
It's incredible.
That's amazing. Tell us a little about Hammerhead season. Like, what's the best time to see the Hammerheads?
Well,
How often? That sort of thing.
Hammerhead season runs from the end of November through the end of April, and I mean that is the bucket list go-to dive for anybody. I know I had dove probably 40 years before I got up close to a hammerhead, and we can put you in a spot in 20 feet of crystal clear water and have a half a dozen hammerheads within 5 feet of you. It's absolutely a miracle dive. It's spectacular.
Well,
And you know, we talk about the hammerheads, but you would almost have to go to Galapagos to get the big animal experience.
that's just what I was getting ready to
Getting
say.
Bimini. It's the truth. I mean, we've got the great hammerheads. We also get tiger sharks coming on the hammerhead
Oh,
dive.
wow.
We got a shark cage dive with bull sharks. The Caribbean reef sharks are year round. We have what also is, I think, thrilling. We have the dolphin safari, which is one of the few destinations we can go out on an afternoon trip and put you in the water
No
with
kidding.
a pot of spotted nose
Oh my
dolphins,
gosh, that'd be so
spotted
That's
dolphin
great.
that is just
Icing on the
amazing.
cake.
And we have a stingray safari, similar to what Cayman has, where it's waist deep water where we feed the stingrays. But in addition to the animals, I mean, we have spectacular diving. I mean, I know, William, you dove the Victory Reefs and Tuna Alley.
Yeah,
And I mean, it'll rival any destination in the Caribbean. And
speaking of diving, isn't there something coming up soon where people could actually go to Bimini, and I think it's called an industry party?
Well, funny you mentioned that. April the 30th. April the 30th.
That's great.
We're doing the Virgin cruise. It leaves out of Miami. It's a 4-night cruise. There's a stop in Key West, and I think they're trying to set up some diving down there. And then the last day is in Bimini, and I mean, we get there at 8 in the morning and don't leave till 6 at night. So we got a
That's cool.
full day. Normally Hammerhead season is over at the end of April. We'll be there on, I think, the 4th of May. So I'm hoping the Hammerheads don't have a calendar. No, they're supposed to leave.
I put in a reservation.
I'm gonna set up a special trip for all of us that are on the cruise to do a private special Hammerhead
that's
cruise.
great.
Sensational.
So, yeah.
Well, thank you, Neal. That's great. We can't wait to see you just in about a month or so.
Weeks, yeah.
And thanks for coming on our show. And we look forward to chatting again in the future. And if you want to go on that Virgin cruise, email Neal at nealwatson.com.
That's
Simple
right.
as that.
That'll do it.
Well, thanks, everybody. Join us next Monday for, I think, Jim Gunderson with SEI is going to be talking with us.
SEI, Mr. Jim Gunderson.
Yeah. So that should be a great little podcast. Again, thanks for joining us, Neal.
Thank you very much for having me, guys. Have a great day.
Our pleasure.
We'll see you next time.